COVID-19 escaped from a Chinese lab. Let's start with the most widespread theory, that the virus escaped from a Chinese laboratory. This rumor came to life because Wuhan has China's only level 4 biolaboratories, where researchers have been studying coronaviruses for a long time, along with lots of other more nasty viruses, and also because Donald Trump himself believes and spreads this theory. There are maps that show how close the laboratory is to the Wuhan wet market, the suspected epicenter of the outbreak. Since the human brain is naturally wired to look for patterns, people can see this proximity as finding a missing piece of the puzzle. A level 4 biolaboratory has the highest level of biocontainment precautions to isolate dangerous biological agents. This is a universal standard set by the CDC. There is no level 5. This is as good as it gets. Therefore, chances of viruses escaping a level 4 environment are extremely low. But with most conspiracy theories, facts won't disturb people who want to believe in them. The idea that the new coronavirus is originated from the Wuhan lab came from a documentary produced by the Epoch Times, an English-language news outlet, with links to a Chinese religious cult that has long been persecuted by the Chinese Communist Party. In their documentary, they insisted on calling COVID-19 as the CCP virus. And since this notion went mainstream, it has even been used by the Trump administration to cast blame on the Chinese, pushing the two countries' relationship to an all-time low. By helping to spread this theory, people only helped a Chinese anti-government religious cult they probably didn't even know exists. Billionaires are elusive figures. Some of them are detached from the rest of us. They are also perfect to be cast as villains. So when the video of Bill Gates resurfaced from 2015 where he warns of a pandemic, some people clearly didn't understand what the founder of a computer company has to do with epidemiology. Unfortunately, that confusion led to theories, and those theories quickly got out of control. Now there are people who believe the virus was actually created by Bill Gates to make a few more billions on the vaccine. Only but a few people listened when Bill Gates first talked about a pandemic in 2010. In an interview with STAT in 2018, he mentioned that he urged Donald Trump to invest in pandemic preparedness. The president didn't listen. This year the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation has pledged up to $100 million to improve detection, isolation, and treatment efforts, protect at-risk populations in Africa and South Asia, and accelerate the development of vaccines, drugs, and diagnostics. Gates spent much of the second act of his career initiating and supporting efforts to prevent and control infectious diseases. His knowledge on viruses is on par with the world's best epidemiologists. As this COVID-19 conspiracy theory goes, Gates owns the patent for the new coronavirus that wasn't even discovered until June 2020, and he has shares in companies that are currently working around the clock to come up with a vaccine. The latter part is actually true. Gates did help fund many potential coronavirus vaccines. And he's spending billions of dollars by doing so.